Well, I know a girl that gave her man her kidney and he still cheated on her.
That's fine. I don't care what situation was what. I still think that's very personal.
He gonna cheat. It don't matter.
Exactly.
She just helped him live longer.
Like, just like you guys said, he will love her.
Yeah.
Cherish her. He doesn't want to be with, like she said, her man's a porn star.
Because I know a lot of celebrities that have cheated on their girl, but still love their girl right now.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. How is he going to take you seriously when he's doing that, though?
All right. So, was that what you wanted to say earlier when you had your hand up?
No, I was asking, though, like, do you guys not have girlfriends, though? If you're saying that you don't have, and you can't get all from a female if you're not having sex with, are you saying now that you don't have girls as friends? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, platonic female friends? Absolutely not. No.
You don't at all?
No. And there's a very, I guess, logically sound reason for that.
Misogyny.
Women are fairly useless as friends, to be honest with you.
Really?
They're fairly useless. Yeah. Anything that they could provide, I can get from a guy, and it's going to be better. So I'll give you an example, right?
Pause.
During the course of this conversation, when I asked you guys, put yourself in the man's shoe, what did you guys immediately all do? Oh, I'm a baller, or I got money, blah, blah, blah. You automatically assume that you are a higher status individual.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Hold on. You might have not, but women almost always do this when we do this exercise. We've done this more than once. So they always assume that they're attractive. They always assume they're tall. They always assume that they have money. And the reason for that is because most women don't understand the male experience whatsoever. You might a little bit if you have a brother, but in general, most women are very unaware of it. And most men are invisible. So my thing is, I'd rather be friends with and confide and discuss topics with someone who also has dealt with the same trials and tribulations, right? That will understand my perspective. Most women don't. So what ends up happening a lot of times when you have female friends is you end up being her emotional tampon. You end up being her solution provider. You end up being her masculine energy. You end up being a lot of boyfriend traits to that girl, inevitably, because it's just a male instinct, right? They've done this too. Why did women not be allowed in the military infantry for so long? Because men have a natural provider, protector instinct. When a woman is, getting attacked in combat or whatever, men are going to spring to action to try to help her and compromise the unit. So this is why women have been kept out of infantry and combat position for so long. So I say all that to say this. If you end up as a friend with a female, you're inevitably going to take on boyfriend traits, whether you want to or not naturally. But on her end, she's not necessarily obligated to give you any type of sexual access. So what's happening is it's a one-sided relationship, which a lot of girls that are, put guys in the friend zone, they're able to benefit and get the benefits without the guy getting what he wants.
She knows.
Right? And a lot of you guys, all of you guys right now probably have at least one or two guys that's in the friend zone that would hook up with you in an instant if you called them, but you would never hook up with them. But you're still able to siphon off benefit from them. Men, we don't get it that way. So I look at it like, okay, from a logically sound perspective, why am I going to be friends with a female when I know for a fact I'm not going to get any type of reciprocation? And then on top of that, it's someone that can't identify with my masculine problems. It's a L for me altogether.
Perfect.
And that's why. Another reason why men don't want their girlfriend or wives with the boy best friend.
Thank you.
So I understand.
They're just entertaining the thought of them. They're thinking in their minds constantly about having sex with you. And even if you hang out with them and you don't think that it's, you think it's innocent, you're still entertaining those thoughts, which is like cheating.
Yeah. So from like a logically sound perspective, that's why I think it's a waste of time 99% of the time to be friends with women. Now, are there exceptions? Of course. I got a friend out in Vegas, Michael Sartain. He's friends with a bunch of females, right? But he's able to leverage being friends with them to get him into certain social situations, right? To get invited to parties, have events, etc. So he's able to, or meet other women, right? Because they serve as social proof. But most guys can't pull this off properly. Most guys end up in the shit end of the stick where they're giving all this boyfriend energy and they're not getting what they want in return. Yeah. And that's what will happen if you're not aware of what's going on. So,
because it's true.
That's why I think it's to answer your question. That's why I don't think it's plausible for most men to be friends with women.
Don't answer the question you don't want the answer to.
I don't know, because I honestly, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You were gonna say something? Sure.
I honestly feel like
Merch.
When I see men with their sisters, like their blood sisters,
that's different.
I understand that, but having that female perspective in their lives has helped a lot of them. No, because I feel like personally, what a woman brings to the table is nurture.
Well, let me ask you this: what female perspective would they get that's valuable specifically?
Nurturing, anything to do with how he wants to take care of his kids.
But from the perspective of a man who wasn't raised, he doesn't know how. He'd be like, "Look, I don't know why she acting this way. I just need. Maybe you can talk to me, open my eyes. You've known me for years. What is it that I can do to make her feel safer?
And I mean, if it's a burden for men to take on the boyfriend responsibilities and male and female friendships, set boundaries.
Right. Know your place as a friend.
Know your place. Know your place. Say, if we're gonna go out and you're my friend, split the bill. You're my friend,
not
right?
Split the bill, you don't
want to give me pussy.
Most women are not okay with that. Let's keep it 1,000.
But like I said,
they're not okay with
that.
But
I'm going out with my friend.
That's like your friend. If I'm going out with my male friend, I'm expecting to split that bill.
Especially if you're dating somebody, you should definitely be like, oh yeah, I'm going with my guy friend, and that guy should definitely offer to pay.
Do you have guy friends right now?
Yeah.
That you hang out with?
Not regularly, but I do hang out with them.
I also don't hang out with anybody every day.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, not regularly. Every single week.
This podcast is making my head hurt by seeing the way people think.
What do you mean?
Like what?
The way people think is like irritating me right now.
Tell me.
People are niggas.
What don't you agree with?
Yo, tell them how it is.
Yeah.
Tell them what's up.
Because I have a dad, and like he explains a lot to me. Well, I don't know.
Which is what we want to know.
Yeah, like what?
I mean, you can't just make.
I also feel like
roast them.
No, I'm not. I'm roasting nobody. Please don't take nobody.
No.
I don't know nobody's personal life, even if you explained it on the podcast. I feel like having male
friends.
Male figures in your life, like a father, grandfather, brother, big brother, uncle. If you have that in your life, you'd understand.
Oh, she's gonna.
What we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is what? No, I really want her to actually say her point without anybody pitching in to finish.
That's the reason why some men think that all women are sluts or come into a girl profile like Instagram or anything, look at her a certain type of way. Sorry. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's not like that.
What is it like?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, but we can't let her. No, we cannot let her make a statement and generalize and not explain it. What happened to back up a man?
This is the reason why right now.
Okay, look. I'll read. Hold on, stop.
This is why. Listen, this is why a male. Well, how can I say it?
Perspective.
Figure.
A male figure is very important in a woman's life.
Okay, so what she's trying to get at. Please correct me if I'm wrong here. Because remember, we talked about, you said, well, you should have a female friend for a female perspective, correct? Mm-hmm. And then your argument was for nurturing.
Right.
For nurturing. What I would argue is that it's not a man's job to be a nurturer. I would argue as a father, your job is to tell your daughter or your son how the world really works, right? To be the disciplinarian and kind of be the front line for you, to keep your kid from becoming a fuck up. It's the mom's job to nurture. Mm-hmm. Your job is to be the disciplinarian and let your kid know that there's consequences for doing things wrong. This is why, single mother households fail so much.
Because I live with my dad and my little brother, so most of the things the women are saying is like kind of irritating me right now.
I could understand her perspective.
No, I am a support all women. I am a support all women's girl. I'm a girl's girl.
No. She's a scientist, bro.
No, I'm not. Because I'm very close to my mom as well.
Okay,
but my social media people probably think
who hurt you?
Yeah. Nobody hurt me.
No, honestly, I'm not. What my thing is though.
She agrees with our perspectives, and she's confused as to why you guys don't see our side. But I get where you're. Is that what you're trying to say? Because I've been watching her when I speak, and she nods with a lot of things I say, and then she doesn't understand that you guys can't grasp some of the things we say.
A lot of people be like about this podcast that the guys are bad people or they're mean or aggressive, disrespectful, but it's only because some of the things they are saying is right. It's just the way that they say it that offends the women.
All right, W.
See, I can relate to you.
Personally, I'm not seeing the issue.
With full vigor.
I'm sorry again, girls on here. I love you, girls.
Okay. That's cool.
It's okay. We love you too.
Yeah, we
Book
do.
with me.
Yeah,
right,
I know that's right.
Going back, so yeah, I see, because you made the argument about the nurturing. I don't think it's valid. I think you're better off as a guy just having guy friends versus having female friends. Even when because a lot of girls make the argument, oh well, I could tell you like how to get girls. I don't think women are really good at attracting other women in general. And I'll explain, because I know she might say, well, I disagree. I have a girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
What I mean by that is women are not good at attracting women as a male. Because attracting a woman as a woman is completely different. She said earlier, and I made sure to ask this, are you 50-50 in your partnership or in your relationship? And you said yes. But I guarantee, if you were a dude and you were with that woman and she was heterosexual, she would not be okay with going 50-50 with you. She would expect you to be the predominant breadwinner. What I've realized is this. I love asking, girls that are bisexual this question.
I'm sorry. Oh, keep talking.
Girls that are bisexual, right? If they date both men and women, I ask them, well, what are your standards when you date a man versus dating a woman? They're okay with being equal and 50-50 with a woman, but they are not okay with being 50-50 with a man.
Actually, I don't.
Most of the time.
But that's not my experience.
What's not your experience?
Well, I actually do really like masculinity and like the femininity, like that polarity and a dynamic.
Yeah.
And I find that still is present in my relationship with my girlfriend. Like, I definitely have the more masculine energy and she has the more feminine energy. Yeah. And like, I would like to make more money and I would like to take care of my girlfriend. And I'm trying to do that. So I do understand. And then like with men, the men that I date.
But it's not obligatory is my point.
Kind of it is though. Like you can't.
She ain't gonna leave you if you continue to be 50-50 for a little bit longer. She won't leave you.
She would never leave me. We love each other very much. Yeah.
But the burner performance would be extremely higher if you were a man. Yeah. She would expect you to pay a majority of the bills.
Yeah, I understand.
Versus she'll let it slide since you're a woman. So what I've realized is like the standards are different for even for bisexual women. They hold the men to a way higher standard that they date than the women that they date.
I'm bisexual and I hold my men and my women to the same level.
Likewise.
You going 50-50 with dudes?
I'll go 50-50 with a man.
You go 50-50 with your guy right now?
I've been going 50-50 with
And a lot of men will use take advantage of that and save their money and go get a girl they really want.
Ask him why one woman who held up his end of the bargain when he had no job, ask him why that wasn't enough for him.
And he's gone.
I would not be
my monkey, not my circus.
No, it was your problem.
With a woman.
But guess what? Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not my monkey, not my circus. But she definitely didn't hold him down when he had nothing.
Hold on.
And he will use that and go get a woman he really want. He will save all his money.
Thank you.
But the woman you really want is not going to do for you what you really need.
And he will treat that woman the way he was supposed to treat you.
Tell her, sister.
Where the pop,
and then anyway, I read the comment. I'm sorry, I know we're not supposed to be reading that, but they said they are paying me to be on their side.
And every female girlfriend I've ever had go 50-50 with me too. No ifs, ands, or buts. No bums. I'll carry you when you need to be carried, just like I expect
That's why you can get finesse. That's why.
They said I'm getting paid.
Wouldn't it be fair to say that since the relationship didn't last, that doesn't really work? Because you're saying, oh, I go 50-50, but all your 50-50 relationships haven't lasted. So wouldn't it be fair to say
I don't think there's anything wrong with accepting reciprocation. Like, I may not always be able to give 50-50 financially.
That's my point. Hold on. Whoa. That's precisely my point, though.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, like, because sometimes you start at the bottom, right? You're not always at the top. When I can do 50-50 with you
you're moving the goalpost. With all due respect, you're moving the goalpost. You're moving the goalpost. The literal argument I'm making is that women typically don't fare well when they're going 50-50 with a man.
Right.
Can they do it? Are they capable? Of course. But is she gonna suck your dick with the same ferocity? No. Nope. Is she gonna submit to you the same way? No. Are you gonna get sex all the time like you want? No.
She will argue with you.
So was she going? Yes. She's gonna be more masculine. She's gonna be more tired. She's going to be more likely to challenge your authority.
That's why the man is supposed to be.
But when you date
that
women,
same woman,
listen,
that same woman that was providing for that broke man going 50-50 with him, he's going to leave you eventually. You're going to be like, I did so much for him. I did so much for him.
And he gonna still cheat on your ass.
Yes.
Okay. But my thing is though, you're basically having a roommate that you have sex with. What if you're dating a woman when you're dating a woman? No, but hold on. When you date a woman, you're attracted to their femininity, right?
And all that.
And when you're dating a man, you're attracted to their masculinity. That's two different things.
What if you disagree?
Not all women.
If you do not make a man feel like a man, you will go get a woman that makes him feel like a man.
Any type of way. I not all women who are not straight are feminine,
right?
And not all men who are not straight are feminine. I have siblings. I have siblings, step siblings, half siblings, friends who are gay, bisexual, XYZ. Some of them are feminine, some of them are masculine. I don't mind wearing cargo pants and Jordans, but I also like looking nice in this cute ass little dress. So I'm telling you right now,
but
I don't search for masculine or feminine. If I feel like we vibe and we get along, and you
just search your attractiveness.
Your soul has something to offer. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. Just say it. You don't know what you want.
I've dated women in dresses. I've dated women in pants. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not literally. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Well,
I think there's a big disconnect here, though.
I mean, with all the polyamorous
hold on, stop. There's a big disconnect here because you're saying like, oh, well, I'm not always a feminine woman, etc. That's cool. We live in a society where women don't necessarily have to be ladies and men will accept you. However, you are not going to date a guy that wears heels on Saturdays. Stop it. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Like men have a tolerance.
That could be her preference,
No,
though.
she won't do it. Men have a tolerance for women being masculine to a degree, but women have zero tolerance for a man being super feminine, especially overtly, dressing like a woman, behaving like a woman, etc.
Zero tolerance.
Like, they're not going to do it.
If you're not bisexual, I wouldn't want you to be super feminine.
I agree with your statement.
If you're like, oh yeah,
no. Let's go back a step.
You wouldn't want to date bisexual men.
You wouldn't even give a bisexual nigga a chance. Come on, man.
I would.
That's what I just said. Straight women will not date bisexual men.
I have been with a bisexual man.
Not a cap. I wouldn't posit.
Wait, hold on. You would mess with a guy that's bisexual?
Right.
I'm not a
cheater,
cheater, but
Wait, hold on.
That bisexual man will go cheat on you, the man you cheat on him with.
This nigga is sucking dick, getting dick in the butt.
Listen,
fucking you.
I'm not a cheater.
I'm positive he's staying with me, but yeah, I'm cool with that.
You could look at him and feel like you're looking at your man.
You can't even bring your brothers around.
She lost her virginity to the guy that she's with. She's never been with a dude like that.
I've never been with any other man. Sorry.
I feel
like you can still be monogamous regardless of your sexuality.
What?
How old are you?
If it's understood that you're both being monogamous,
no. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. I'm saying that men behaving like women or cross-dressing or whatever is almost never going to be accepted by a female, whereas a man will accept a woman that wears cargo pants or Jordans, as you put it earlier. Does that make sense? So there's a level of tolerance for female masculinity, but there's no tolerance for male femininity, like overtly.
You got a point?
Yeah. I feel like mindset-wise, I'm 19, so when I meet girls that's older than me with a mindset of a 16-year-old, it triggers the fuck out of me.
You think I have a mindset of a 16-year-old?
No. I'm saying like in general, especially on the internet. Especially on the internet.
Somebody else has something. We got a video to play. Yeah, somebody else has something.
I didn't necessarily have a point. I was just saying that I could never date a bisexual man ever. What? Like, I could not look at him as my man, and I want to feel dominated by my man. I want pure, intense, masculine energy. I want complete control in my relationship. I need to be controlled. I could not have a feminine man telling me what to do.
But just because he's bisexual doesn't make him feminine. Those are different things.
What makes you think he's not bending the guy over? What makes you think
doing the bending makes it better?
Yeah, but what makes you think he's doing the bending
top/bottom agreement stance?
You want the answer? You want the answer? It's because he's gay. What?
No,
I feel like it's hard for a man.
We'll do this real quick.
I'm sorry.
How many ladies at the table would date a bisexual man?
Me.
Only
Love
one?
it.
2 and 3.
What kind of questions?
I got one word for you guys on the panel.
So 3.
AIDS. All right, let's move on.
All right, so we got a video to play here about the flying out. So most of you said that the woman is unobligated to have sex, right? But it is kind of implied. Only one. That's why I said most. Most of you said that she's not obligated to have sex. So when she gets flown out, some of you guys said yes. I think only 2 of you said yes. Okay, we got a video to play. Let's play this video real quick and get the ladies' reactions to it. So woman upset. Okay, she flew out a dude and he didn't want to give it up. All right, let's see. Let's play this thing.
So how would y'all feel if y'all flew? Wait, because how would y'all feel if y'all flew a dude out?
Wow.
Spent $2,300 for his plane ticket, and he don't even want to fuck.
Like, listen. I didn't come here to have
like. Look at this.
I appreciate you flying me out, but listen, I don't just have sex with people on the first date.
Okay, but it's been a few hours. Like we didn't watch movies, we Netflix and chill.
Vibe out, get to know each other more.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to vibe out. Like, who just want to stay and with a dude?
Expeditiously.
Guys. I didn't spend my money for nothing.
I'm saying, like, why are you trying to, like, come at me because I don't want to have sex with you?
Because, like, what's your problem? Like, is it little?
I want to have sex with you. What you mean is little? Like, no. Listen.
Are you ashamed? Like, it's okay. Like, I don't mind. I didn't have little.
Wow, that's what I'm saying. Your ass tripping, bro. Like, don't do that to me.
That's weird.
Like, don't do that to me. Like, don't. I ain't have to come out here. I thought we was gonna get to know each other. Maybe go on a nice little date, but you tripping about sex. That's wild to me.
Go on a date.
That's all you thinking about, man. You made me wish I
need to know what that. Like before I even go on a date, like
how about I get your money back?
I'm not finna play with you. Like you want me to go on a date, spend all this, waste my time, and I get up in here and you're probably little. Like,
how about I get your money back? Because I'm not finna go back and forth about.
Get my money back. Why didn't you just pay for your ticket then?
Back because I thought you said you wanted to fly me out. All right.
And I did.
All right. So how about this? I'm gonna cash up your money back. All right. And you do that to somebody else because you're not finna make me.
All right. So, ladies, real quick.
She's basically taking on the masculine role.
And for all the geniuses saying fake in the chat, that's fine. That's not the point. The point is to ask a question here. Ladies, is he obligated to give her the money back?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hold on.
And then say why.
Yeah, yes, and then why?
Yes, because he knew she would have wanted to fuck, and he don't find her attractive. That's exactly why he not trying to fuck. Talking about some he want to get to know her. Yada yada.
All right, what about you? Is he obligated to give her the money back?
This one's weird because he was
See what I did there?
He was
did the switcheroo on him.
He was real goofy because it just seems like he was like he's obviously not attracted to her, but like
he's a goofy for not wanting to fuck. Man, what if I called the girl a goofy for not wanting to fuck?
I know, right? Goofy,
hey, you with the vibes? You goofy ass bitch.
He should have known. He should have known what he was walking into.
Energy.
She flew him out too far.
Interesting.
He should have known if I wasn't attracted to her, why did he show up?
Right.
Okay.
So pay her back. That's weird. That's goofy.
Why does she get him a flight like you said? Be a gentleman.
Yeah.
A gentleman.
I mean, he offered. Let's be real. He did say, "I'll give you money back."
Okay. I did the switcheroo there. All right. What about you? What do you think?